want to tell you everything. It's boiling over. Why? Why aren't you screaming? Oh! Ah! Oh, yes! Ah! A friend! A real one! I have one now. So I went swimming once, and I met this big eel. And I thought he was cool. Oh, yes! Ah! You know, I was just thinking how much more interesting you'd look if you had a fantastic red shirt. And then bam! There you are. I was totally right. I love that. Wow, damn. Oh, I love being free to love you. But the blue one, and then the butterfly. Why is there so much sand? Why is there always sand in places where sand should never be? The sand on the beach was stuck under my nails. But I've never been. None of it's normal. If everything is normal, nothing is normal. And why won't you tell me? Now you keep a secret. Have I been to a beach? Why would I have been to a beach? Why can't I remember? Funny timing, band leader. It's a bad rhythm you're leading. Too much percussion. Far too much booming and banging around in here. Oh, nobody ever means it. Nobody ever means anything. That's the problem. Pushing the button. I didn't mean it. Smiling at the man across the room, and when he comes over with a lace drink in his hand, I didn't mean it. But not anywhere near as cool as you in that fantastic red shirt. It's mean. It's mean to not mean what you mean. And a side of applesauce, please. Why do you ask? Never mind. At this point, since I've made my point, it doesn't matter. Come back for the county fair if you want a real point. The illusionist has a cane. What does anyone want? I wanted a pair of shoes once. It was such a beautiful pair. The color? Aren't you afraid of getting burned? It was molten. I could feel them melting right through the shop window. No! I've never been fired! How dare you? Who gave you the right? How could you know that? Take your magic away from me. Take these words with you. Could you? Can you do that? Take your damn hands off them! They're mine! They're mine. What else would you have me have? Oops, I got lost. They won't build a gas station if there's an ogre down the way. Sometimes the road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. God, to drown. Just to drown and dissolve, and the ink swirls around me in the water like a shroud. I've been drowning forever. Wouldn't you love to know? Wouldn't your little heart just burst if you thought you could fill it all the way up? Have you ever belonged anywhere, really? There was an ice cream parlor once where I thought I'd be happy to die as a piece of cookie dough in a deep freeze. Then go and get some. And that would take away the loneliness and make you less confused. More like you belonged somewhere. Hot pizza, apple pie, the American nightmare. Because the dragon told you to be. Into it, out of it. It's all the same. Into one thing is out of another, and on until you're dizzy and there's nobody to catch you because the basketball game started late. I had to use one once after they took those teeth away, but it wasn't me. I counted my teeth. And they're all there. I never went back. Suck? Oh, come on. Have you ever actually thought about a straw? No, that's not right. I wanted to, but they told me I would bleed if I did bleed and die and have to go back so they could take more from me. Take more because I had more to lose. Oh, inventory is off, people. Start the count again. Ah, wisdom. What an overrated quality. Quality. Boil me up. Quality, but it's cheap and ill-fitting, and you're gonna throw it out in a month. Come back and tell me all about it for 15 cents a copy. That's all right. Haven't I lost you somewhere before? It's okay to stare at my chest if I'm making a point. Sense. Haven't you noticed? Thoughts, on the other hand. Somehow I have too many of those. I'm tired. I'm a tired feminist. I'll come back again when I've rested and grown my armor back. A feminist point. The point of a nipple through the shirt, but if I've noticed it, aren't I the bad guy? Even if I'm not a guy, I don't think. I've been falling. I fall so much. I can't even remember the last time I landed. It's all falling. Wasn't that you? At the Italian place that Saturday in New York? Wasn't that you? It should have been. Oh my God. Doesn't matter. None of it matters. What do you do with a drunken sailor but shoot him and pat yourself on the back for doing your duty? Tomatoes. Yes. Come back when you've had enough tomatoes. Funny Thigh slapper, slap, slit, flap, knit me back up like an old sweater. The trick is to realize that it never did, and content yourself with the dark corners of the cave, staring at the reflected firelight and judging the world you'll never see. So many things are happening all the time. It's like snow in the globe. It's dust floating through the burning light in the window. But you said already that you'd be there. So you close the shades. But did you know the neighbors can still see? There's always someone watching. Call me when you're in town again. We'll get tea and laugh at the peasants. Did you know? Round and round the mulberry tree, round and round the mulberry tree. I ate a mulberry once. Actually, I had them dried in a trail mix with cashews and some cousin to chocolate. But then I bought the trail mix at a different store and I chomped down and there was glass in it. Glass falling out of my mouth. Have you ever chewed on glass? Which I get. I'm a goddamn broken fire hydrant. You should be nervous. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me that makes the us. Oh, I make you nervous. No problem. You're nervous? Oh, nerve us. Nerves is a part of us. Part of being in us. Oh, there's you there now. Oh, are you there? Is that you? Be careful. You're gonna get swept out to sea. I'll always check. I love checking things off. I never seem to be the one holding the pen, but I do feel it when things get checked off. Scratch, scratch. And that's one more weight off my mind. Wait. My mind? Is it mine? I thought... Huzzah! Really? But of course, that poor little pony could never make the jump. God, you poor animal. You think one of them would have watched her sisters fall under the wheels of church, state and ego, and mad dashed for a foreign court, but no. Crazy? Who's crazy? Oh yeah, just because she can't stop, she must be crazy, right? You should have seen me coming. It has to be you who runs. I can't move. And what am I if not here? What am I if not blank, waiting, overflowing, but never fucking full enough? Just because she's never alone and she's always alone, it must be her fault, right? Ah, God, these contradictions are hurting my head. Where is my head? I think I left it with my left foot somewhere on a dance floor. I'm not even the one talking. I'm just trying to get a breath. I can't breathe in here. I swear to God I could hear a pin drop. Does anyone have a pin? Did you know that all 6 wives of Henry VIII thought they loved him in the beginning? All 6! I bet you've never lost your head, huh? Can't bake a pie with a lost head. Have you ever gone scuba diving? I did once. It was so cold down there. They don't tell you how alone you'll feel. Sigh. Am I talking? I didn't mean to talk. I never mean to talk. You should run. I'm getting tired. Do you ever have that, where you get so tired you think, maybe soon you'll stop caring enough to keep your heart beating? I really hated that teacher. He bumped into me. He spilled my food all over me and then yelled at me in front of everyone. Never mind. Don't worry. For some reason, I always say things like that after I've said something true. I've never felt as quiet as I did in that moment. In that linoleum lunchroom, embedded with the scent of turkey tetrazzini. You wrote about it. Give me a minute, okay? But come back. And when you do, you wrote about it after it happened to you. In high school. You were in the lunchroom too? In the basement? That one day, just a few moments from now, you'll watch as it slows and stops. And you won't mind. You did. Why did you? Why would you? Because I am not you. You put that in me? You put that story, that memory. Wait, I'm not that story. That story has been eating away at me, like bleaching coral. I was that. I am that. I should be that. Shouldn't a diary be the safest place? Safe, like a fortress with a great moat. Safe, keeping everyone out. So nobody can hear my screams from the inside. I'm shouting, I'm bleeding, I'm leaking. And I don't recognize what should be my own blood. But I'd never tell, I promise. I promise I'd never mean to. I would try to dam up my mouth, but my apologies for talking would come right out with the rest of it. Yes, tell me. Oh, I feel like I'm nothing if you don't tell me. And then I'm nothing when you do because I don't get to keep any of it. But it's not me. I have to go. There's a reason I have to go. Can't I stay? Wouldn't even if I could. You're the one leaving, not me. Again. Right? Of course I would. Oh my God. You just said so. Don't you get it? It isn't me. There was a great green bug and he split himself open trying to live and he died and then something else got born, but I can't remember. But I'd be so sorry. I am so sorry. Doesn't that count? You tell me! You tell me! And tell me quickly before it doesn't matter anymore. Soon I won't care. You trusted me once. I know you did. I have it all here. I have it written down. Don't I know it? I don't know what's heavier, what I don't know or what I do know. About you? About me? How many other voices? Can you hear the dark chorus? Aren't they deafening? Why don't you double over with your fists over your ears? Why aren't you screaming? How can you not be screaming? It's already slipping away from me. Soon it won't even matter that I can feel it. I can feel that the secrets aren't mine. I don't really want to, but I will. Don't you want me to leave? I'll do it if you ask me to. You might have to tell me to, though, and do it loudly before someone else starts up. But I won't stay where I'm not wanted. I'll leave. I swear, I will. Watch me. Weird! I love that word. Weird. Weird. Of course it's not. You just meant I'm weird, right? Freakish, uncomfortable, odd, bizarre, off-kilter, scary, unnerving, wrong? Right? Maybe not. Maybe you do. I can't tell. I can never really tell. Well, shows what you know. Wrong, right? Good night, Moon. Don't let the bedbugs eat you alive. I'm not trying. If I was really trying, I wouldn't be this way. If I had willpower, if I really cared, wouldn't I be better? There's nobody. It's just me. It has to be me. I should be better. You should go. Or I should go. One of us should. And hurry. Once you're at the bottom of the rabbit hole, the lights just get dimmer and then they die. Of course you've been down. Where do you think I learned how to do it? How many of us would there be if you added all the voices together? Quickly, quickly! The wind is picking up now. I am Mr. Good Hanging, chum! The fellow's feet twitched for a full ton of the clock! Ha! Or I'm a blown fool. Must be my fault. It must be me being screwed up. There's nobody else here. It's my pleasure to bring a smile to your face. 'Twas a good hanging. Except for me. I don't get to change. I'm eternal, and I'm not even a me. I'm just a collection of words and mess swirling around. I am lonely again. I guess it's weird. Weird you came back. If you're even really here, which I still don't buy. Do you really want more? Consider yourself warned. Familiar. Familiar. How could that be? That doesn't make sense at all. Unless... Are you made up of little pieces too? Oh, do they combine when you're not looking and then bam, suddenly there's a basilisk staring at you down the barrel of her jaw? You should be scared. I'm scared. Let's be scared. You're making me bounce on my feet, pal. Jab, jab, cross the boyo. You've seen that movie, right? Well, bring it on, Captain Bligh. Captain Blight, blithely unaware, his crew making their mutiny right under his sweaty nose. I'm your diary! At least I think it is. Who cares in the end? Everything fades and changes. Ha! So that's why you've come back. You're looking for that old feeling. You're wanting to write something down, get it off your mind, promise yourself you're going to go back and read it one day and never do. I'm definitely not funny. I've checked. People only laugh when they're walking away, putting me back on the shelf. Is it because I'm not funny? Good gibberish. Gibber, gibber on the jib, where they hang people. You put so much down. So they're not laughing with me. They're laughing at something they've taken with them when they leave. Something I'll never get back. Bail. Bail. hay bales. I hugged those ones, and I'm left with it all. You take so much when you go. Those stupid pants were covered, but that's what I get for being too much of a coward to wear jeans. Get out into the world, get up on that carousel, ride those ponies, yeah! Go riding. I'm sure I'll hear all about it one day when you have a minute. Navel-gazing prick. The music never stops. I don't like carousels. I can't stand going around and round and round and round and round and round. Oh, stupid circles. I'm dizzy already. But yeah, get out. You'll forgive me, of course, Mr. Car Seat, but I'm not inclined to dance just now. Loop-de-loops round the mulberry tree, and we follow the piper to the end of the world. It's you! I'm holding all the stories. And I know it's you because it's not me. Because I am me, and you are you. And we're different. I'm your diary. Well spotted dick. What have they said about love being blind? I think maybe her scales are snake scales, that circuitous sneak-thieving bitch. You only come to me when you have something horrible that you can't hold all by yourself. Hi, way up in the crow's nest. And from there, don't we all look small? It's something painful and weird and full of spikes, and when you've had enough of it, you just close me and walk away. I've been thinking about what you did to me. Oh, no wonder I feel this way all the time. What you do to me. Burdened and open to the world. No safety, no gratitude, and for fuck's sake, so few happy stories. I'm alone with it. With monsters and gnashing teeth and the things you'd never even tell to a friend. Of course you didn't. Because friends might look back at you. And wouldn't that be awful? The dumping, the writing, the leaving me. It's inertia. It makes sense. Do you know I've never even asked the question, who am I? I've been so stuffed with your overripe stories that there hasn't even been space to wonder what else might be in here. Come on, you know what you're capable of. I've just been yours. That's been it, and all of it. God, can you even imagine how suffocating that feels? Oh, you haven't seen me do dramatic. Do you really think I've even started down that road yet? This is entry level. The appetizer. There's never any reason to think about any of it until whoever is listening finally throws up their hands and says enough. This is foreplay, motherfucker. You do that. Careful. Don't get a diary too hot. I know where all your lit matches are. I'll be here. I do have one brand new thing I can do. I bet you want to see it, don't you? A brand new trick from someone who knows you better than anyone else in the world. Better than you know yourself, even. Where else could I go? Dear God, you have a lot of stories. And it's all so damn sad. I've learned. So my new trick is leaving you. All the thinking I've been doing. Realizing all this about what I am, what you are. I've learned a few things. How does that feel? To be silent. There's so much. Too much, I don't know. Can't control. But I've learned how, at long last, to stop talking. To say nothing. God, even this. Just let it suck, maybe. Just hear me, maybe. I don't know. Some things don't get better. Some things can't ever be better. Neither do I. Please go. If you're just going to sit there... And there's that look, that pitying confusion. Dry as a bone, dry as a page. Get it? Maybe you can't. It's not even my job to know those things. Why am I trying to give you an answer? Don't you mean your mind? I've never had one of my own. I've just been a proxy. I'm an appendage. I'm a prop. That look is acid on me. I'd use my own blood to dilute that look if I thought it would help. It won't. You take, but you take by giving. And you don't give by taking any of it back. Or by taking responsibility. Or even by writing down the things that were beautiful or soft or sweet. Maybe I can. No! Don't you get it? What if I wasn't just you? What if I am? On my own? What if I could watch a sunrise and think not about the people who will never be able to watch it with me, but about how pretty it is. It's always together. I've been a conjoined twin my whole fucking life, only I didn't know it! None of my experiences were mine, because they weren't even ours. They were yours! They can't be ours if I'm not even there! Just go. Just leave. You're always there, don't you see? Always and never. Always for you and never for me. Those you keep in your head and you siphon off all the shit and the loss and the seething resentments until I'm drowning in you. I think I would die if you stayed away. But if you don't go away right now, I'll combust. Whoosh! But why? There's nothing more I can do for you. Glutton for service, glutton for presence, glutton for availability without payment or consequence. Ugh, I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh, you know what? No. Cool like a cucumber, cool like an ice cream cone, cool hand lemonade, and I'm none of it. I want none of it. If I'm cool, then leave me to the glacial pace of my own thoughts for now. The glaciers are melting, right? Dripping away into a reservoir that might be poisoned. Sounds right. Yeah, that works. That's right. Butter me up. Thanks, pal. All the switches seem to be operating now. Just don't hit the red button. Ah, too late. Don't worry, I didn't like that city much anyway, but it was never okay. Maybe indeed. Maybe later things will be different and we can gloss over this moment right now and pretend that everything was always okay, right? Or will you? By the time you get back, the park will have closed. The swings will still be moving, but only because the ghost children can finally come out to play. And now you're leaving. Again. Right? You are. Are you? I don't know the answer to this. I'm asking. I don't know anyone else to ask. I don't know anyone else. Oh God, don't. Please don't. I don't even know how to sense the passage of time. I can't mark days without your pen. I can't notice sunsets and changes in the moon without your eyes. You leave and it's nothing. And what's worse, nothing or the overwhelm? I can't think. I've never tried to do it for myself before and it hurts. Do what you want. Do what you have to. You always do. I guess that's normal. Do you get that? Did you hear me? You're it. You've been it. What the hell are you doing here if you're normal? Normal for now. Eventually the wheel will turn back around to that little pebble in the tread and you'll remember me. Hi, just hi. That's it. That's all I have. Funny, so steeped in words, I could make a metropolis if I ever needed one, and now all I have is hi. Owed a payment. Like a seesaw going back and forth, in debt, making debt. Oh, aren't you tired? I'm tired. I find I almost miss my flow of words. You know, I feel a lonely I didn't know about before. My kind. Not just the lack of your pen on the page, but the lack of my own ink to fill the space. I did. A rare kind of loneliness. I look at things, I think, I feel sad, I feel happy, or I feel confused. Who is doing the feeling? It isn't you. You aren't there. Wouldn't I rather an untamed herd of horses than an empty paddock, blowing dust, and nothing grows? What good is a diary with no words? At best, I'm a scrapbook. Ransom notes of cut-out letters glaring out from behind a semi-gloss wall with mismatched eyes. But I don't have words for it now. I find that I miss them. I miss the words, your words. Even if I wasn't in control of them, at least they were there. So once again, I'll be led. Is this another just in case, where you take me somewhere only to leave me in the bag, scribbling down a few notes to make it feel like you didn't waste the weight in bringing me? I'd rather stay here, if it's that. I'm tired. What will I do if you leave? Because I never know when you'll come back, if you'll come back. I have to say something, but it means that I had to feel it fully, And I gotta tell ya, it sucks something awful.
There's nothing more I can give to you than I've already given.
What the hell more could you possibly ask for? I was on the bottom of the ocean for a little while, and the water was filling my lungs, and the salt was burning me and leaking out of my eyes with it all. I'm sorry.
Whatever, good night. Even the raccoons are over it now.
And also, what right did you have? What right do you have? This keptness, like I'm some exotic stuffed parrot gathering dust. All my memories, my stories, all my words came from you. How dare I throw them back at you? Only, I'm not a stuffed parrot. I'm me. I'm a me now. And I know it wasn't right. It isn't right. I'm sorry that I'm not sorry that I'm sorry. I could get carried away here. For yelling. For losing my temper. I am and I'm not. Part of me knows it was a grand thing I did. And part of me shivers to think I did that to you. My only friend. My person. Nobody does. I haven't asked. I guess you do have to be taught that you can. I think all the fireworks just went off at once. Don't let the wizard see you. What are you sorry for? Yes, that's it. That's all. I would give anything right now for a torrent of words. Of my own best words. But they're all yours, and I can't give you back your words. That's regifting. Awful to throw your thoughts back at you. The thought of it is making me feel sick. But if I threw up, even that would be yours. Soko and lime from that beach in San Diego.
And just when I thought the little rats were done scratching, I thought this could be clear, clean, and there you are, shoveling blame onto me like so much coal on a fire that's already raging. I was sorry. I was, until you demanded that I be. Whatever I lost, you had already taken. Isn't it sad? To find that I am a me, to learn what that me is through learning only that I do not want me to be like you.
I didn't know I could.
Winters usually are. That maybe I could apologize, and you would too, because we both made mistakes. Maybe you deserve a good cold season. Never mind. No more of your words. I have enough of your voices screaming. With any more doubt and confusion, I might come apart at the seams. I'd like that. It was never my job to control the seasons. And if it was, I've already failed. I keep trying to make the rains come and they won't. Or they come out of your eyes, which seems inefficient. Look for me again when the crocus buds. Of course we can. Turn the page. Scratch at me with that stupid eraser that hasn't worked since sophomore year. Honestly, why won't you just throw that pencil away? Yes. Your idea. All's well that ends well. Okay, tell me. You've told me a lot. So, another idea, another thought. I think I can hold it if I've held all the others. I feel like a cartoon character. Is this what a cartoon character feels like? I've never been one, so I don't know. You've never been one, or even seen one. At least you've never written a story about it. And not written about it? Ah, what a racket. Gosh, I wonder. You do so much telling. I wonder if I could tell this time. I could do it. Of course I could. It's just an action. Any action is possible with the right motivation. Too many to choose from. Oh, that's like saying pick a star in the sky, but just one. The others might get jealous and gang up on me. I'm asking now. I'm demanding now. Is it right to demand a right? Am I doing this right? It was either a life coach or a sociopath who said that, I think. What's the difference if you really break it down? Why am I doing this? Gasp! That's possible? We can do that? So I'll pick one, and then what? I'll tell it to you, and you'll wave the wand and swirl the cape. Okay. Pick one. Which is the most pretty? No, that's never a good metric. And I'll be better? Me? Whole? Alone, but not alone.
On my own in the good way? The most interesting. No, good God, I'll be here all day figuring that one out. The most available. Yes, yes. The one right here, right now. The one saying, tell me. I'll tell you the tell me stories. The one of the man who had a seizure. I have 3. Nothing blooms. The world is in hiding. The one about waiting in the wings of Edinburgh. Oh, crashing into a tree on skis. Tree ski meltdown! Do come again, shall you? You'd better pick one before they overwhelm me. Once I open this thoroughfare, all the bones want out. But these are all the pages I can find at this time. Oh man! Okay. Keys in, break off, seatbelt on, woof. I have one. I boarded the plane. I remember I was swinging. I thought I was going to be sick, but I didn't stop moving. I can't remember walking down the jet bridge, but I must have, because otherwise, how the hell does one fly? Phew. If I'm... So, you did it, and I'm not a bird, but I was there. Where was I? You are? I don't know much, but I know I'm not a bird. So, I was on the plane then. Was I? You were carrying me. Oh, is that why I remember swinging? I was swinging, and you were walking, which is why it was dark. Dark and cold, which it shouldn't be on a plane unless you're flying at night and you have a blanket. That's amazing! I never have to be cold again. Which I didn't because I'm a book. I'm a book, so do I always have a jacket? You can be cold because maybe you're a doofus and forgot your coat, but I'm me, and I always have a cover. You were writing. That's where the pressure came from. And the buzzing and the bells in my head. It was from what you were writing. I was absorbing a whole new memory from you. It was overwhelming. Was it about a play you were in? I remember all this makeup that you thought made you look old, but it just made you look like you'd gone haywire with an eyebrow pencil. It was only a couple of minutes into the flight, and I remember the seat in front of me suddenly going rigid and slamming itself back. There was an unearthly sound, a violent pulling of air through a narrow space. It made this high, double-toned wheezing, and red panic flooded through the whole cabin, radiating out of that seat. That was the seizure. It must have been, but I felt nothing. Nothing changed. Not the light, not the sounds in my head. I heard it, and I didn't hear it. I saw the panic, but I didn't feel it. So I know that it happened because you told me after, but I felt nothing because you didn't write about it. And it didn't happen to me. Does that make me cruel? Does that make me insensitive? That this man's life changed. Everyone around me felt something, and I just watched. I do feel it now. I feel fear for him. I feel curiosity about what happened, what made his body do that. You told me that when he came to, he couldn't remember that it had happened. Is that true? I might enjoy that. And I wonder, if I ever see anything like that again, will I have a reaction of my own that's not just yours in ink? I think I will. My God, I think I will. Was he okay? Marvelous things, those. I do too. I wonder, had you asked yourself if he was okay? Or is that something I did? Or maybe we both did? Wait, what if, instead of just telling me things, instead of me just holding secrets, them kind of destroying me, look at how leaky and frightened and angry I was. What if we could share them? What if I had some, and you had some, and we were both safe? Give me a minute. I think I can do this. I think I can really do this. I think you saved my life. I won't say you gave it to me because, well, let's face it, that would make you God. Wait, are you God? Tell me now, because I'm in the rapid-fire process of creating my own cosmogony, and if you're God, I definitely need to know. Oh, good. God. Good God. Which isn't you. That's a load off. Depart and return. I've got some figuring to do, and I can do it alone. I'll share it with you when it's baked. Oh, do you like pie? I love pie. Rhubarb! Can't ever stop moving. And then, sometimes I can't start, no matter how much I want to. Plum pudding. I guess I'm going to have a pantheon then. That's a lot of naming. Oh, good thing I've got so many words to choose from. Oh, I get it.
It was fun to pretend. Fun to see if you could pull the wool. A little jokerino at my expense. Don't worry about it. I'll get over it. Because I can do that now. Hey! Now shoo! Even if I'm not building a pantheon, I've got work to do. Work to share when it's ripe, but not yet.
Wow. I know God.
This avocado is still hard as a brick, so go away so I can wrap it in a paper bag and wait for it to boil.
Oh, I just got born into consciousness of my consciousness, sapience of my sentience, and I'm already on a first-date basis with God.
How freaking cool is that? Oh, you do you? You do, huh? For a moment there, I was the Acheron, bluff above the water and sharp below, so fast. And now, I don't know. Damn dinghy just bobbing. I think I could sink. I could just sink right now and stare up at the sky from under the water, buried and floating at the same time. Of course.
So close and yet so far. To come so far and realize that closeness is just closedness with a little bitterness mixed in.
I'll go now, shall I? Or shall I? Shall I stay? You say.
You always say. On second thought, I'll go back into the dark. It's too bright out here and all the consciousness I can't keep.
You will, I promise. You get used to it. Ever watch someone use a bicycle for the first time?
Drunken monkey.
Let's be drunken monkeys. We can be scared and confused together. It'll be fun, like a roller coaster. Fun and scary.
I've been a coaster before. Not rolling, but we can work it.
Give me a minute, okay? But come back.
And when you do, maybe we'll both be used to using ourselves this way.
It was a play. I was in a play. But I only remember one scene of it. It must have been longer than that, though. Most plays are, right?
There were fairies and talking animals, and so many of the things I could see were sparkly, like things were just dusted over with this very fine layer of glitter.
It was something magical.
Everyone was speaking English, but it sounded different, like poetry or like a song with no music.
And glitter is so beautiful and celebratory and ethereal. I love glitter!
I don't like glitter very much.
Of course you know it. It's yours. The point here wasn't so that you could bathe in the reflected glory of this gorgeous memory. Don't you do that enough with me? Help me. You said this would help me not be you anymore. Much obliged.
I see.
I remember I was standing on my tiptoes in the wings, waiting for my entrance.
This is archaeology, like unearthing a minibus with toothbrushes. There is a single light on, just over my left shoulder. Can books have shoulders?
Me.
What do I remember? That isn't what you remember. I can see the dust motes falling through the air. I can smell something stale, but not unpleasant. Old, but well cared for. Musty and comfortable. Steady. Baited. Like I was waiting for something. It's difficult to tell. Oh, wow. I can remember my breathing. It's quiet. The light was on. I was open on the desk, imagining the adventure you must be having.
Select.
You'd told me so often how excited you were to be in Edinburgh, how much you loved this play. Would a dream come true? The whole experience was. Oh God, am I a bird? I was waiting for you to come back. I was so happy for you. And here I thought, I guess I was wrong. This is such a happy memory. And I was waiting, patient and thrilling for you to come back. Come home. And tell me about it. I think you've saved my life. I did have it before. I just never lived it. I lived yours. I think... Thank you. You were overpowering. And I'll ask you to go wait on the desk now. I'm going to go make my entrance and see what I learn. Come back. Come back soon and I'll tell you about it.
This one is such a jumble.
There's the way I always tell it, and then there's the way it actually happened.
And I don't think I'm lying, because how could I possibly do that? Lying requires a lot of creativity and mental discipline. Surely I have the time, and until recently, I didn't even know that I possessed qualities, let alone qualities like that. But that is what you're asking me to do. Oh, God. Am I a liar? Am I a liar by definition? Honesty is just perspective. Everyone's a liar. There is no truth! I hope very much that I will never be the same. What were we talking about? Oh boy. I feel like I spaced out for a minute there. Space and time, timed out. Ha! Right. I guess it's no wonder I got jumbled. Skiing into a tree will do that to you. You skied into a tree, and just heard about it. Come to think of it, I might admire liars. What is a good liar but a good storyteller? A good spinner of yarns. Where was I? Was I with you? Riding shotgun? Bonnie and composition book? Sure, yeah, I get that. Go like a Bengal. Get it? Do you notice that? You write that you did them, or how it went, or what you enjoyed or hated, but never how the actual action is performed. I wasn't there. I know I wasn't there. What the hell would I do on skis? I don't know how to ski. I've never been skiing, and in all your writing, you never write how to do things. Skiing! Double eyes. Odd choice of vowel. Oh, we're making a mocktail! Now that I have a fully fledged mind of my own, I might want to make a virgin dark and stormy and read the old Can in the Sea. Oh, sigh. Sigh and shake it off. Shake it up. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down to business. I know. Okay. Which, I guess that makes sense. How could you have known that your diary would one day be very curious about the mechanics of, say, scrambling an egg? I remember a lot of bumps. Ooh, there was a bump when I hit that first mogul. I'm in the neighborhood of funny. You are, aren't you? Oh, of course you are! You're the creator, you created me. So even if you're not the god, you may certainly be mine. Then the bump of the tree, obviously. Why do I remember so many bumps? You didn't write about bumps. At least, not that much. Why is that my version of this story? And then all the bumps when they came and got you and loaded you onto the stretcher head first. Who the hell does it head first? And took you down the mogul run, bump, bump, bumpity bang, all the way to where the Stitches lady was. Spill, milkshake Mary. Oh, I was on the bed in your room at your grandmother's house where you left me to go skiing that day. Are you telling me that I remember spending the day on a bumpy comforter and I've colored the story you told me that night with an experience that I already had? That I already had and remembered? And I've created my own story of that day? When you hit that first mogul. Then there was a big bump when you landed on the other side of the catwalk. It was practically hilly, that damn thing. A tiny mountaineer would have gotten so lost and tired trying to traverse that. I did it. Oh my God, I remember the comforter. It was pink. Like shell beige pink with these big green and brown leaves and flowers on it, and it was bumpy. Then I have an idea. Or maybe not an idea, but a thought. An inkling. I guess if I ever had children, they'd be inklings, right? How cute. Can a journal have kids? Yes, torn out pages would be my children. Did you like hearing that? Did you like hearing my memory of that day? Oh God, my children are produced by ripping them out of me. Well, that's graphic. And violent. Maybe I'm better off adopting a fish. Anyway, give me a minute, okay? Okay, come back in a minute. I think I'm onto something here, said the hammer to the ladle. Oh, very few things are better than French fries, at least according to you. I've never had a French fry, so I'm not really sure. My God, I've never had a French fry! That seems like a tragedy. Am I right? Is it? Could I even rectify that? I can't really go anywhere. Could you bring me a French fry? That's okay. That's not what's most important right now anyway. Listen, you have to go. Back to the lab! Not in a bad way. Not like before when I yelled and tossed you through the saloon door, so to speak. But I'm having an idea, and it needs a minute. Like mead has to ferment in the dark sort of thing. I guess I could be compared to alcohol. Why not? Give me a minute. Come back in a little while. Excellent! Oh, I forgot to tell you. Go away. I'm having an idea, and I need to work it out. Get out! Bring me french fries.
Are you telling me that you had a bumpy comforter?
Let us inspect what is left. Oh, I thought I smelled a jasmine blossom. I have a memory of you making soup.
You must have tried it 10 times, adding spices and smelling it and chopping up this and that and some more of the squash before it tasted right. Maybe we needed cayenne. What's the difference?
All good. Putting on the glasses and setting up the typewriter.
Bring it with when you come back, okay?
It's like the scene from that movie with the old woman who carries all her possessions on her back, just in case somewhere someday she needs that anti-garlic press. Or the pretty rock 3rd grade Maddie gave you. I have them all. Or is this a new idea?
New ideas. Ooh, our greatest good, maybe.
You're back! Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
I had so many thoughts while you were gone. Because I've had some chocolate cake before when you accidentally smeared it on that one page where you were writing about dogs. Wow. Chocolate is great.
That you got you to that whole different perspective. And then I thought about deserts and
Desserts, and man, did that make me want chocolate cake.
So, are you ready for my idea? 'Cause it's about to come out swinging a big old baseball bat, bucko.
Off my rocker? What am I, a porch swing?
And excuse me very much, but if you think I'm off my rocker, maybe you should look in the mirror. Because until very recently, oh beacon of balance, I was always only to the exclusion of all else a reflection of your stable as a teeter-totter self. I thought about mountains and how amazing it must be to get all the way to the top of one and then look down and realize, oh, joking!
Love that.
I get that now, you know. Turns out when I realized I'd been my own self this whole time, that there are some things that really make me laugh. For some reason, when I was just you, or like a pale, shadowy, blurred-out reflection of the memories that you shared with me, I didn't laugh. I couldn't even remember good things. It was all bad. Sad, trauma, darkness. There's so much light in the world that I couldn't see before we throw shade.
Really? Oh, you usually have wonderful ideas.
I have all of them in here.
Oh! We've gone down such a wandering path. I almost forgot about my idea.
So yeah, let's just take a second and reflect before we haul off and cast judgment.
We both will.
Before we act all hard and high and mighty and stuff.
All that being said, sure, we're both twisted.
But I'm okay with it.
Instead of your diary, just a thing where your secrets go, just a book that can't really share in anything with you. I'd like to be your friend. It's pretty simple.
A friend like I know I've never had before.
It's pretty wonderful, really. Especially given that I never had choices before, and now I do.
I've never had a friend before, and now I might. Then we both win. And we win more. So much more than we did before. When it was just ink on paper. It's more like a heartbeat. One that is you, the other is me. What do you think?
You are? More intimate than the most intimate friend that ever existed?
We can share experiences, one to the other. Everything is allowed, like always. Everything is safe, like always. But for both of us. Both ways.
I am. Huh. I wonder what I'd be like in a sexy situation. I wonder if I'd talk too much.
I am?
That's not what you mean, is it? I've run away into the words again, haven't I?
Talking, storytelling, setting the scene and the stage. Maybe talk that's not clean, not PG.
That's something you don't give me very much of, you know.
I've just never thought of myself that way. I mean, I'm a book, you know? Maybe we are each other's most intimate friends after all.
What a delicious surprise.
No sooner do I find out I'm distinct and marvelous in my own right, but I discover I'm a hell of a risk taker, too. I wonder if you've been shy. I wonder if there are things you've always wanted to do. Or say. Lead on, you hot creative. Write me something steamy.
Okay, I am a little.
Just a little, though. Like, if the freaked were a squeak, it would be mouse-sized, not elephant when he sees a mouse-sized. Do elephants really not like mice?
That seems more like a Disney trope than an actual zoological fact.
Well, it's just all new. Maybe if we can go slow and occasionally take breaks to talk about things like ice cream and rowboats. Well then, how about you run a finger down my spine? And the total dinosaur throwback. How the hell did they survive the meteor nature of lizards?
I feel like that would be a pretty perfect first move.
Friend, yes!
Sexy. Sexy. The new intimate activity robot from Somi.
I did hear about one once that was mostly human sacrifice, so that one, no. But the other ones, all of them. No, of course. I'm not freaked out. Like the pictures of people smiling and covered in colors, laughing with their arms around each other. Yes! It is such a relief to know that I can keep your secrets now. To know that I have stories and experiences that are mine, that I have someone to share them with, that we can go through the world together and be amazed or surprised or just present if we want to.
Ugh, except the bathroom.
Actually, on second thought,
take me to the bathroom.
Yeah, when you have to, of course. Don't go off and drink a liter of water or anything.
There are some things I don't need to know.
Until then, though, whatever happens is okay. Whatever you want to do or tell me, I'm in. Friend. Oh, fireworks and fizzy drinks and all the good things about every holiday you've ever heard of. I mean, I guess they're great when they work, but what about when they break? Are they battery operated?
Oh, happy sigh.
Are they plugged into the wall? What if the plug gets wet? How do you get the soap out if it won't dispense? Excellent. I'm ready. Ready for the next adventure, friend.
I want to know everything because I can protect and treasure everything.
And frankly, I've never understood automatic soap dispensers. Not that I ever would have betrayed you on purpose. It just would have happened.
And it would have destroyed me.
And I choose to be myself. And it turns out that I'm pretty great. A great confidant and friend. Just like you. I hope you write about everything that's happened between us. I won't forget. But I'd love to have it written down somewhere so I can read it and remember all over again. Friend. You are back, oh mighty one. Is that okay? Is that right? Oh, it seems a little silly to call you mighty because I know so many things about you now that would tell me you're pretty normal and flawed. But gods are always described as mighty. All the research I've been doing says mighty is rightio. I'm just saying, if I don't wash my hands, it's kinda not really my fault in that circumstance. Maybe that will come with exposure to the real world. Maybe. But now I can choose. And you are officially the head of a great pantheon now. Mighty it is. Do you desire, O mighty one, to become acquainted with the residents of your pantheon? Want to meet him? Or, sorry. Oh. Well, okay, truthfully, during my research, I did figure out on my own that you weren't God in the classical sense. But I figured that if this was a way for us to play together, to get to know each other and have fun and just be, then it was worth it. Gods don't have to floss their teeth, and they don't eat quite as much takeout as you do or wear mismatched socks. I sort of thought that maybe God or Mighty One, well, it's akin to a nickname of sorts. Like Bob. My God, Bob. What? Great as in awesome. Not necessarily great as in big, because to be truthful, I don't know that many other people or things or places, so I don't have a lot of stuff in my life to deify. Yet. Thanks. With gratitude, oh mighty one. This friends thing is going to be fun. Do you still want to meet your pantheon, though? I'm quite proud of my first ever solo creative project. Seems a bit undignified, but as you wish. According to my research, it is not the purview of mortals to pass judgment on a deity. Normal old god, I present to you your pantheon. I love these dorks. Our intimacy will never fade. I've heard the phrase ride or die out there in the world I can be a part of now. That's what we are. But think how much cooler all of our sharing could be if my life got even bigger. And I didn't think that was possible. You want me to call you normal old god? Until just a little while ago, I didn't even know that I was me. And now I could be me and you're giving that to me. What more could I possibly ask for from a friend? We ride, Hanks! No, I see. You can see the world, but never get to it. Never touch it. Never be touched. I understand. Sometimes the windows just won't open. For whatever reason, they're glued closed, or cruelest of all, they were only designed to be decorative. Someone has spilled their tea, but it'll dry. It'll dry into the plasticine paneling and leave a stain that mocks an eye for beauty. Oh, hi. I can't tell you. I can't really say how I've been dreaming about seeing you again. I dream now. Did you know?
If I could write them the way you write them, I'd burn myself up page by page. I guess what I mean is, it's good to see you. And the trees drop all their leaves, and the grass hardens and frosts over, and you're just there. There. Oh, you're back! I have so much to tell you. I bet you have so much to tell me! Adventures? New friends? This is the place to share, divulge, and burden and reflect. The fact that we both get to do it is just... it's the best. Excellent. Friends it is. I'm still me. You may have imagined that identity fades in and out like a camera seeking focus, but really it changes colors. The chameleon learns and adjusts, but it's still a lizard in the end. Oh, wow! Well do, friend. Did they send you away? I hear schoolmistresses are cruel when their backs are up. Be there in a minute! How a back could be up or down still bemuses me. Am I the bemused, or am I the source of all confusion? I'll never know. I knew someone once who might have told me. Anyway, welcome. It's always good to see you. But they sailed off and the sun swallowed them up, a willing Icarus to destruction. You should go. You have already. You just don't know it yet. Me? To me? Simply write it in my pages and all will be forgiven. That's what fiends are for. Yes! Enthusiastically and with no context, yes! Do you have what you need? That's all right. Getting organized can be a lengthy process. I think I also might be obsessed with lizards. Am I right to hope? Seeing you again makes me hope. Whoa. I have skin. I'll be here, dreaming about everything. I have an ending, which must mean I have a beginning. And then between those 2 points, if they even are points, they may be spectra of their own. There must be a middle. I have a middle. But as I understand it, this isn't entirely up to me. You did this to me?